Hey everybody, it's Millie with Crafting in My PJs. How are you today? I hope you are enjoying the cooler weather in your area. If you are having cooler weather like we are down here in the New Orleans area, I actually have long sleeves on. It's kind of gloomy and rainy outside, so it's a good day for sitting inside and doing a fun Valentine craft, don't you think? All right, so if you're new to my channel, Crafting in My PJs is a channel devoted to quick, easy crafts anybody can do. And a lot of times our crafts come from Dollar Tree, and today they actually do come from Dollar Tree. So we are going to hopefully make 2 Valentine Decor items. If it gets too long, I'll have to break it up into 2 videos, but we're going to attempt to do 2. And I hope it's something you're going to like. Now, I don't make a prototype ahead of time, typically. So sometimes I make a craft and you never see it because it does not turn out the way my brain thinks it should. All right, so if you're returning, welcome back, guys. I'm so happy you're here. If you're a new person, a new visitor to my channel, welcome. I'm glad to have you. And if everybody, while we're transitioning down to the table, could go ahead and give this channel a thumbs up, which is a like. It helps my channel out. It helps more people see my videos. Also, I'd love you to comment in the comments below. Where are you from? Where are you watching me from? I'd love to know how far some of my videos might be going. All right, so let's get down to the table. Well, that was a quick down to the table because we're already at the table, right? All right, so our craft today is Valentine Decor. Mine are going to go on doors in the house. And so I'm starting with, let's push this to the side. That's, oh, I've got things drying. All right, I think I can put those over here. Let me put this over there. Let me move this out of the way. All right, so I'm starting with this felt heart. It's like I think it's supposed to be a placemat. It says decor, so maybe not a placemat. It is from Dollar Tree. And I did this, I'm following a craft that I did back in the fall with a pumpkin. So I took the wire wreath frames that they sell in the floral department, and of course I have hearts this time, and we are going to use them to decorate. But mainly the felt piece on the back is just to keep everything in. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, you could absolutely paint this wire wreath. I've done it before. Spray paint works beautifully. I will tell you this, make sure that you put a sealer on your spray paint because it will rub off and you don't want that happening. All right, so as I said, this is just a backing to keep my pieces in. So I'm going to cut it down. I'm just tracing. I am not painting my wire wreath. I think that the green is fine for, you know, Valentine's. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it there. I'm looking for my fabric scissors. All right. I still have sticky scissors from the craft I did a couple days ago. You should check that out. We made some Valentine cards, a shaker card, and a Valentine type tag that that you can use in a junk journal or scrapbooking or anything like that. I'm going to kind of trim this off. I'm not really worried about the glitter. I don't think that's going to show much once we get all the things on. All right, so there we go. We have our felt backing. I've been going through poking the holes out. The holes weren't poked out, but then I stopped because I'm not sure if it would even show. And I don't know if you can see in the middle, there's a design. Now, if you wanted, you could trim and you could cut this design out too. I think I'm going to leave it for the moment. I don't think I'm cutting that one out. And so we are going to be filling in our wire wreath with these foam roses that Dollar Tree is selling. Now, I went ahead and I bought one of every color. And I think I would like to stick to these colors because they'll show up well on the backing. But does it really matter because the back's not going to show? I don't know. So I bought one of every. There's 6. So we have a total of 24. What we can do is we're going to take some hot glue and we're going to glue down part of this so that we can pull back the felt and slip our roses in. So let's do that right now. I went ahead and I glued all the way around because the roses can be just slipped in through the wire. It's not too tight of a squeeze. And I do think the roses might have to be glued down to just a little bit, just so that they don't come flying out. Though I don't know, that seems pretty tight. All right, so right now I'm going to go through all of my colors and I'm going to line them up and let's see how they look. All right, so there you go. Just for your information, it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it takes 18, so you really only need 3 packs of these foam roses, which is good to know. All right, I think it looks so cute. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go through and I'm going to put just a touch of glue underneath each of the roses to make sure that they stick to the wire. I've had a couple of spots that have come undone from my felt. I'm going to go ahead and kind of sort of glue that down a little bit so that my roses don't go flying, and then we'll be almost done this craft. All right, there you go. We kind of glued down. There are a few spots that are a little bit more open, but as long as everything stays in one place and doesn't go flying down the street, it will look great. Now, we can finish this off a couple of ways. You can use a nice, cute Valentine ribbon, and we'll make a bow. Or, yeah, that's probably what I would do. You could also take some of the, oh, I've lost it. It's on here. It's on the table up here. Some of those metal, here, the metal signs from Dollar Tree, and you could hang that on here too. So for the moment, I'm putting this on the side, and I will come back later after we finish the second craft and we'll see exactly how I finish it off. Now, I would advise maybe don't cut that felt backing. Don't cut it out until after you have all the roses in and it glued down, because I probably could have left a little bit more material, but other than that, it's okay. All right, so I have my second heart frame. Another thing you could do too is you could put two of these frames together back to back and tie wrap them and put the roses in that way too. Just an idea. And then I took some of this material, kind of get some of this out of the way, some of this material from Dollar Tree. I was kind of going with Valentine, but more of a farmhouse decor. So I took this crafter square is 18 by 21. I went ahead and I cut it out with my pinking shears. And be careful when you pick your material. Like, I was good with my material lines going this way, but say maybe you might want your lines to go that way, then you would have to cut in a different direction, obviously. And so my strips are 11 inches by 1 inch, and we are going to tie them on. Now, I will tell you, 11 by 1 is probably, 11 inches is probably the smallest you can go, because it's really hard to tie the knot, and you don't want to crush your frame, you know, if you pull it too tight. So I think 11 inches is perfect for me. I'm going to tie my strips on. I've only cut up one pack of these. I bought two, but I might need more, and we'll see how it goes. All right, let's get going. All right, there you go. I really did cut out a big part of the mundane tying on. I decided to put my little ties in the middle to be different. And I did go through and I put a dab of hot glue on the back to keep some of them in place. Because of course, oops, look, see, that slipped out. And I might put like a little bit of glue to make sure that does not slip out again. Places like the curves, the points are a little bit harder and need a lot more material, and you need to work with it just a tad more. This was 2 rolls of this fabric. So I had one cut up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces left, which I am specifically holding on to just in case I need more to fill in. So what are we going to decorate with? I really, you know, you could have love or welcome or whatever. And this one I was trying to keep more muted for the camp because it's kind of that farmhouse decor up there. But you know, you could definitely be a little Valentine and bright. I think this wreath by itself does not have to be used at Valentine. You can use it all year long and just change out your bow depending on what you're going to do. So what I did choose was just some buffalo thin ribbon, and I will tie it or glue it there in the middle. And I don't want anything else. I want to keep this one simple. So this wreath is done, and I'll give you a good up picture of it in just a minute. All right, as far as our flowers, what I did do is I went back and I added the 6 flowers in, the 6 I had left over. I added them in and stuffed them into places, so it made it more of a full look. And really, I was thinking about this afterwards. This could be, instead of putting everything under the frame, you could literally take your flowers and sit on top of the frame if you like. But I'm liking this look. I think it's a really cute thing. So what kind of bow? Again, it could be red and bright and shiny, and that would be cute. Or somehow I had this in my My lace, it's from Dollar Tree, I do know that, and the twine I used it to tie together, so I would tie it on. And so I'm really thinking this meshy stuff is what I want on there. I don't know why, but it's appealing to me. And I do have one of these hearts. Let me show you. They came from Dollar Tree. They were unfinished. It says color your own ornament. And so what I did was I just painted it, and while the paint was drying, sprinkled some red glitter on it. And I'm going to hang it. I'm going to hang it from right here. Use some twine so that sort of matches. Let's see. Sort of matches my bow. Let me go ahead and make a bow, just in case I want to take this off and do something different. There we go. All right, so it's going to hang here. And there we go. All right, now if this stays, I'll put probably a slab of glue there, a little dot. And then I'm going to tie this on, and I'll have my wreath. Totally different than this one. All right, so let me get the last things glued or tied on, and I'll display them up for you to see. And there you go. 2 totally different looks for your personal decor in your house. All right, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, I will see you on the next video. Bye.